Thank you for stopping by, everyone, on my channel here. So I took my family recently, actually a couple weeks ago, to Legoland, Florida. We did a whole East Coast trip, but took them to Legoland here, and wanted to show you guys if it was worth going to Legoland, what the costs are, some tips and advice and things like that. So what we did at Legoland, we did 2 days. So let me kind of show you the cost breakdown. So the tickets were $497.91. And we did the standard parking, which is about $30 per day. So cost us 60. So it's approximately, what is that? It's about 560 for 2 days and for four people, actually. So if you break that down, it comes up to be for 2 days for each person. It's roughly around $69 per person if you're gonna do the 2 days. Now, in my opinion, the best way to do it is the 2 days. I was actually surprised just by how many rides and how many things they had for you to see. So this is the part here, entrance to the park. You can get yourself lockers, strollers. Definitely, if you have little kids, 100% worth it. Now, this is actually me filming our second day here, and this was a Thursday, so you're not gonna see a ton of people here. My advice would be to come if you can on Tuesday, Monday through Thursday to avoid the big crowds. And I couldn't film the first day; it was very cloudy. But this is the second day. I'm gonna show you guys the all the main rides here. So this right here is about 16 bucks for you to buy a drink, and you can get refills anytime throughout the park. My opinion, definitely worth it. Yeah, kids had a lot of fun here. Yeah, and my kids too. So I have an 8-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy. So I think for them, in my opinion, Legoland for their age is definitely just right. There's definitely some rides for older kids, but definitely a great park for the smaller kids. So this part right here, honestly, my one of my favorites too, and my wife and the kids loved it too. When I asked them what was your favorite, this was the first second thing they said was this huge giant Legoland city, and you can kind of see the proportions there. I mean, it's huge and really cool. It was actually interactive. You could press different buttons, and there's different things you can do on there. Uh, I would say about 4, 5, 6 different types of Lego cities in here. So it was really cool to see the kids enjoyed it. We enjoyed it too, just to see the level of detail that they put into this was truly amazing. Yeah, and you could tell too when different families stop by here. This is kind of the place where they spent a lot of time. Yeah, and I wanted to make sure I get a good amount of video of all these little things in here so you can kind of take a look at it to see what to expect when you come here. Yeah, I mean, take a look at those buildings, just the size, the structures, uh, huge. Statue of Liberty right there. You can see the little ship going around. Yeah, I mean, just the level of detail here is incredible. Yeah, so I saw in videos this Lego City before coming here, and I thought it looked nice, but I mean, when you see it in person, you're definitely gonna be surprised and amazed just the scale of the whole city and how much they have of it. So definitely, this part was well worth checking out. Yeah, so this safari ride was my daughter's. So again, she's 8 years old. This is actually one of her favorite rides, and I slowed this video down a little bit, but she really enjoyed this. And I would say, one of the best things about this Legoland Park is that these rides, they're pretty short, so you're not going to be waiting in line for a very long time. And I like that each area has this Lego play area for the smaller kids that don't have the patience to wait in line. So it gives them an opportunity while you're standing in line for them. They can play, and then when it's your time to go on the ride, they just come to you. So really, for those kids that are fussy, that are a little bit younger, definitely a great feature. And actually, every single ride has that little small area. So my 5 year old actually went to that on every single ride. While we were waiting in line, he would just play with the Legos. So that was great. Yeah, so this is right here, the safari ride. Again, the kids really enjoyed it. I first took my daughter, then I took my son on there, and it was really great. And also be prepared. Some of these rides, you will get splashed on. There on this feature right here, there was an elephant, and he would splash water on you, whether you liked it or not. You really couldn't avoid it. So I definitely strongly recommend bringing an extra set of clothes so you can change them into, especially for the kids, for yourself. And I would definitely bring something just super comfortable for the park, because it's definitely a huge park. So shorts, just a regular t-shirt is fine. Backpack to be super comfortable is what I would recommend. Yeah, all along the park they have food trucks there as well. But what I recommend, and I'm gonna show it to you a little bit later, a place actually, just a small restaurant that really surprised us at the quality of the food. It was really good. I'm gonna show it to you. So this part right here, the kids really liked it. It's called Ninjago Land. For whatever reason, they really loved that place right there. We actually went back to it twice. You can tell in each little area they took their time to make sure, there's a lot of details. There's a lot of things to do for smaller kids, bigger kids. So I definitely noticed that. All right, so this is another ride that's actually very popular. My daughter loved this ride too. It's where you're driving boats. I'm gonna show it to you in a in a little bit too how that looks like. And that was actually one of my favorite rides too. You get to control the ride. So here it is. You drive the boat yourself. Uh, Really great. So a huge line for this one. Yeah, you control it. I let my son drive this one, and you get to turn the wheel. You also there's you can hit the gas pedal where it will go a little bit faster, and you go around. And a lot of people were actually getting stuck here, and the crew members would come out and help you. They would push the boat. So definitely a lot of fun. I would say for sure, as an adult, this was my favorite ride. The kids really loved it, so this is definitely a ride you have to go on if you go to Legoland. All right, another one. So my 5-year-old loved this. He actually went back to this about 6 times. It's this little driving school where the kids can go in. So 3 to 5 years old, they go in, drive around, really great time. So this is the place I was talking about. It's actually called Kickin' Chicken Company. Really, really great burgers and chicken sandwiches for your kids. So the burgers would cost about $12, and you would get fries and a drink. So really, really, really great. I would recommend stopping by there. So this was another driving school. This is for kids that are older than 5 years old. My daughter did this. She loved it. Had a great time. And they give them a little driver's license at the end. Okay, and then this was kind of our last ride here. We did this, but this is actually pretty tough. It's an interactive. It's a fire truck you get on here. You move it around, and you get to put the fire out. So if you're looking for a great family activity for 3, 4 people with your kids, I highly recommend this. It's for sure you'll be surprised. It's actually very challenging. So definitely recommend that. My kids loved it. I did it with my daughter and my son, and we were super slow. So, but it's still a lot of fun. And this was actually a great area too. A little place where you get to build your own car and race them in this spot. You can build Legos. Really fantastic. So uh, again, you just build a little car. You can make it however you like, and you get to race it against the other kids. So it's called Build and Test. So definitely, if you're going, I recommend that place as well. All right, guys, we come to the end here. So the question is, was it worth it? In my opinion, 100% yes. Especially if you're gonna do the 2 day pass. Again, it came out to be about for 4 individuals, $69 per person. That's including the parking. Definitely worth it, and especially if you're gonna come from a different state like we did or city, you really need 2 days to see everything. There's just a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see. And, our first day, the kids got pretty tired after about 4 hours. So, do 2 days was definitely needed to see everything. Well worth it. Really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, send to your friends, family. Uh, Let me know if you ever been to Legoland, what your favorite ride was, if you enjoyed it, if you had a great time. Thank you very much. You guys have a great day.